What's up, man? I'm Gelden. Welcome back to my channel. Highly anticipated video, my top 5 best fragrances for the fall. The number 1 on my list was this fragrance, Afnan 9 p.m. I didn't review it yet, so here's a review for you guys. Boom. Wow. This fragrance, if you don't know, a lot of people call this a ultra male ultra mal cologne. So what does that smell like? You should probably know, because if you wanted to get a cologne of that fragrance, you would have searched that up. But I'm gonna give you some of the notes on all of them. Some of the notes you can find in this fragrance are apple, cinnamon, some lavender, you can get some orange blossom, vanilla, and some ambery woody notes. I'm gonna put up there the fragrance pyramid from Fragrantica, so you guys can look into that for the notes. This is a fresh, fruity, spicy vanilla fragrance. That's all I can say. The ultra male DNA with a hint of Middle Easternness. I don't know how to explain that, but this fragrance smells like ultra male if I smelt it, because I'm guessing it smells close enough to it, but with a hint of Middle Eastern twist to it. And you'll understand that further. So when you first smell it, you get a blast of apple. And then this apple is very juicy. And as soon as that goes by, after 5 minutes, you start to smell a bit of that cinnamon and the lavender. They envelop the fragrance like that, like at a snap of a finger, they envelop it. And as soon as that comes in, you start to get the mid, where you get a bit of that like orange blossom, lily of the valley, floral touch. The base, that's when you get that vanilla. The vanilla comes in and envelops everything together. So what you get is that fruity apple with a bit of cinnamon and lavender. You get a bit of floral touches and vanilla and amberiness in the base. And all that is so well blended that you can kind of all smell it one by one. And it smells really good, because it smells like fruity lavender apple with some cinnamon and a hint of it, and vanilla. And this is a great recipe for a great fall fragrance. If you want a good fall fragrance, when you have the notes of apple, you have cinnamon, you have the vanilla, you're set. I've been saying this and it's a fact. And this exactly delivers with that. It brings you that freshness, slight spice, and that vanilla sweetness that women love. So if you want a good fragrance that women are gonna like, definitely go for this one. The longevity on this fragrance, I get 6 to 10 hours on this fragrance. On my skin, usually 7 hours, but then on my clothing, it can go up to a day. But another thing about this fragrance that is interesting is that this fragrance is very tricky. On my skin, after the 6-hour mark, it becomes like a skin scent. But then sometimes I'll get whiffs of it that are like strong. And it's because I think I get nose blind to this fragrance. I don't know about you guys, do you also get nose blind with this fragrance? Let me know in the comments down below. But for me personally, I get nose blind, and sometimes I'm not sure if the fragrance has worn off or not. And then after a few hours, like maybe at past the 8-hour mark, even 10 hours, sometimes there'll be someone who'll walk in the room and be like, oh, I smell your fragrance. This is a new fragrance, right? I like it. I'm like, damn, you can still smell it. Like, I can't even smell it right now on me. So that just goes to show that it performs, but it's not massive after 6 hours. It's like slight. It becomes mostly a skin scent after a few hours, like about 6-hour mark, 5-hour mark, but it's still there. If you were to sniff your hand, you'd probably still smell the fragrance. And on my clothing, I can smell it for even over a day, which is really good performance. So I'm gonna give it like an A for the performance, because it gives you 6 to 10 hours within that range. Now I'm gonna demonstrate the sprayer for you guys. So I'm gonna put it on my right hand. Hopefully you guys can see. It's a decent sprayer. You can see that it covered a big area. It smells so good. The apple, cinnamon, lavender combination is so well done. You got the apple, then the lavender comes in, and the cinnamon hits you a little bit for a bit of spice, and then when it dries to the vanilla, which happens pretty quickly, like after 2 minutes, you know you're in for a great treat. This is sweet, fresh vanilla with spice. What else can I say? Just go get this, and the girl that you were trying to get will come to you just because you smell good. Doesn't matter. If you're not into that, it doesn't matter. You want to smell good, get this. Trust me, it was on top of the list for a reason. It's not even that expensive. The price is like 50 bucks. I got it for like 45. Go get this, man. Don't play with your life. Smell good. Help yourself. Help others. Help you to help them to help you. Don't let that get over your head. It smells amazing. Overall rating, 10 out of 10. This is so good. It's the best Jean Paul Gaultier Ultraman cologne. Where else can you go wrong? That's a great fragrance that got discontinued. They do that all the time. The good ones, they take away. So what do these clone houses do? They take it, make it the same or better for cheaper. How can you argue with that? That means go get it. Look at the sound of this. Bottle's nice, thick glass. If I was to drop it, it might not even break. I like the cap. The design of the bottle's pretty cool. The 9 p.m. I got mine a bit scratched up. But yes, definitely great fragrance, good for the price. You guys should definitely get it. We'll definitely get you a lot of compliments. And it's great for the fall, winter occasions, anytime during that time. You can wear it in the evening out if you want, whatever. But this is a great pickup. You should definitely get it, guys. Afnan 9 p.m. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Goodbye.